Thank you for staying with us. You are still watching E Central. Before the break, we brought you some of the biggest stories, and now we're about to get into our hot topic conversation. Yeah, this one's interesting. 24 hours ahead of the Cannes Film Festival, an amendment was made to the dress code. Organizers made it clear that nudity is prohibited on the red carpet, as well as any other area of the Grand Festival. Now, joining us on the show to talk about the evolving rules of nudity in fashion is Nigerian celebrity stylist Shitta Athena, or like I like to call her, Fabstyle. Good to have you on the show.
Good to be here, Sam. Good afternoon.
I gotta ask you, were you shocked by the news to prohibit like nude looks at the Cannes? Would you say it's a step forward or backward to red carpet looks? Talk to me.
I think it's a step forward. I wasn't shocked. I was more taken aback, but still, it's a good place. We're in a good place right now in fashion. So I feel like they are trying not to make fashion just nudity, because most what we see nowadays is lots of skin. And everyone want to take advantage of that fact that it's expression. You can express fashion however you want to express. So they are going straight into nudity instead of looking modest. So it's a very good notch from James.
Let's be honest. Last year, Bella wore a sheer look. Now this year, Halle Berry had to change after the rules were implemented. But these nude revealing looks have been hitting carpet since like 1999. I mean, Lil Kim to the VMAs had one out. So why now? Why do you think this is a move that's happening now, 2025? Why?
I think it's for me, when I heard, I was like, I think because technology is evolving also. So we have kids more exposed to the internet. We have everyone knows how to use the internet now. So I wouldn't want my kids to kind of just come online and see someone's boobs because I'm going through Instagram, right? And I feel like they're trying to incorporate that modesty in it, to bring back modesty in a way, which is a good thing, because as I said, everyone wants to use that chance to just be nude, to be expressive of what they want to wear. They don't care about, they feel like fashion is more of expressing yourself and expressing the idea behind, oh, I want to look sexy. But sexiness is not just nudity. You can be modest and sexy as much as you can. So I think it's a good thing. I kind of feel like everyone is going to start inculcating that road, and it's not a bad idea. It's a welcomed idea in the industry.
We're going to talk a little more about, maybe other red carpets, in fact, fashion events now taking up this regulation. But do you think there's a difference? Because you're talking about fashion, as an expression. Is there a difference between, nudity as art and nudity for attention? Because sometimes you're thinking, is this expression overboard, or is it kind of nice? It's not giving too much. How do you place a balance, especially as a stylist?
Okay, so because we are, let's be sincere with ourselves, in this part of the world of Africa, we are indulging in other people's fashion, which the Western world, and we're not looking at the fact that we're Africans. We have morals that we're sticking to. We have a tradition and we have a culture that I don't think we ever, even though we want to trace nudity back to those days, there's nothing bad. Nudity is part of fashion, let's be sincere. You want to show a little this or that, but I think being moderate about it, it's everything. But people are going here. Let me see. I think from the last time Bella was nude, she really wore the sheer dress, and then she had the boob tape, and then a little panties. So it's like you're literally showing everything. And I feel like I don't think you do it because of just fashion. I don't think that is fashion. You can't express fashion so much through nudity. You're rather expressing your body confidence, your confidence in what you're wearing. You're just confident. You're just expressing confidence for me, not fashion. Because real fashion is you're putting in details, you're putting in the cuts, you're putting in the edginess, the creativity. I don't see creativity in nudity, actually. There's nothing. It's just being confident about your body and you just want to show it. Or it's either you are actually revolting on something we don't know about. Yeah, actually, because those days, those old ages, I think fashion nudity was a form of
making a statement.
revolting. Yes. So for me, into fashion, it has to be moderate. It's either you're showing up one side, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, but everything, I don't think that's fashion.
Let's bring this home, all right? I mean, the Met Gala happened recently. People looking incredible. Of course, AMVCAs also happened the other day. And I want to say, I mean, people seem pretty covered to me, you know? Our Nigerians, of course, are conservative people. How would you say, you know, you would rate the balance, what we're seeing, the Met Gala, the AMVCAs, you know, because we missed you on their special, by the way. What do you think?
Well, I feel this year, AMVCA, they kind of took us aback. They really did good. Some of them. Some of them did good. They really did good. I was actually shocked because they stuck to the theme. And I think everyone is, it's pretty much comparative in a way because the Met Gala was beautiful. I think everyone came with the A game, and I think AMVCA, 80% of the invitees, they did come with the A game too, but yeah, less than some. But yeah.
I got to talk a little more about Nigerian stars. I mean, one person that comes to mind a lot of times when people talk about maybe close to, you know, being mostly not as modest would be Ayra Starr. And that's pretty much just mini skirts and maybe like small tops. You know, do you think that is also nudity, or is that modest enough to you?
I think it's not, we can't even look at Ayra Starr in that manner. Or is it modesty? Or I think we should leaving Ayra Starr as Ayra Starr would be leaving Ayra Starr. She has a petite body. I don't think anyone that has more of a temps can pull off what she's pulling off with the dresses. So I feel it's our way. It's an identity. The short skirts, the mini skirts. You can see my panties. I'm that girl, the IT girl. You can't take that away from my identity. That is her identity, and I feel. I don't know when she's gonna outgrow that, but maybe when she gets a little bit chubby. But I don't think that's coming anytime soon. So. I don't think for Ayra Starr, I think we leave Ayra Starr the way she is. But let's just say, I don't think there's more. I can't compare.
I got to be honest with you, right? This is where the stylist, you know, in your job comes out. Because now you're saying that some looks will be better for people who are slim, you know, like Ayra, yes. and for someone who would wear the same thing who has a bigger body, it would not work. So let us get this clear. Yes.
So I'm saying you can't tell me, I'm going to do a little bit of comparison now using body-wise. I can't put Ayra Starr outfit on Bella Hadid. It's a total epic fail. That's a total epic fail because first and foremost, we know the body shape. The body shape, there's booty, there's a bigger front body frame, and then you can have a crop top with someone that has a little bit of stomach. She has a child body, right? She has a flat stomach. She has little bone. She has her. You cannot compare because you can't put someone in a Yemi's clothes on the Ayra Starr or Ayra Starr and the Yemi's clothes. You can't. It's just a way. You have to look at the body form when it comes to styling. So she can pull it up because she has the body form for it. But when it comes to other people, you have to look at your body frame before you choose an outfit. Except you want to be excessive and you don't care about the norms. Some people don't care. They could wear what Ayra Starr is wearing even if they have the body frame because they feel like I'm confident enough to pull this because I have the body, especially I have the body.
I like that.
Maybe how I have the body, I want to show it. I have to show it because I have the body. So you have to look in that sense that everyone, they have the mind of their own. Why you want to create fashion for yourself, you have to think of your body part. But if you're going above, it means you have a goal. You have you know what you want to do with that outfit. there's a sense of ideas behind our outfit. Why it's so sexy on the road? Going to buy food.
You know, this is
So you have to put order into condition.
This is where my next question comes from, right? We're talking about nudity, but it's on the red carpets. Many times we see these things on socials, but we can't see them in person, right? So we're not expecting a Sade or a BC from Ikorodu or Ikoyi to wear this same look that's on the red carpet on an everyday, day-to-day. You know what I mean? So are we saying that these fashions sometimes influence the mainstream and what people buy and what people want to wear out, not on the red carpet?
I don't think you can pull up. The red carpet it's meant to be the red carpet. That's why it's the red carpet. It's not an everyday wear. You're bringing your A game when it comes to the red carpet, shows, events. You can't wear what they wear to the red carpet on a daily basis. So obviously there's a total separate balance ways when it comes to choosing an outfit like that.
Yeah. I mean, time is running out, but I had to ask this question. Do you think that this will change things? I mean, this new rule for just the Cannes Film Festival, do you think it's going to change maybe regulations for the Met Gala, for the Fashion Week?
Well, I feel we're in a good space right now. I feel the world is evolving, so you can never know. You would never know what we're going to get from either Met Gala, Grammy. If this can start, people can actually take up this idea and be like, why not? Modesty, introduction of modesty in everything is what everyone should fight for right now, because we've seen too much of skin, we've seen too much of nudity. Let's see creativity, let's see fashion.
You know what?
We've seen enough of Bianca Sensori, and like, let us see clothes.
Okay.
Creative clothes.
And as Africans, to be honest, our culture does definitely, is modest.
Yeah.
You know what? I wish we had more time, but Shitta Athena, fashion designer, stylist, thank you for spending time with us on the show. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.